Hell y'all doing out there? This is easy work boxing. Better hit your rubber under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what time it is. We got to talk about some boxing, man. We got to talk about this boxing, man. You know, the truth got to come about this boxing, man. Y'all just seen, if you ain't checked out the video, go check out my video on Mr. Gary Russell Jr. And Mr. Devin Haney. How him and Bill Haney, his father, assumed they're lying. Knowing they put stipulations in that contract, I had to expose it. Y'all know I love Gary Russell Jr., but you know I had to go in on Gary Russell Jr. too. Ain't no bias talk on this channel. Gary Russell been running his mouth like crazy. You know I had to go in on him. But Mr. Gary Russell Jr. is telling the truth about Mr. Devin Haney. As you will see in that video, Bill Haney did not and could not say that they did not put stipulations in that contract. And the stipulations were, in my opinion, because I don't know factually, but I show you in the video, they probably wanted Gary Russell Jr. to sign to a multi-fight deal with DAZN. See, I keep telling people, all these promotional companies have literally joined together, not only to make money, but to get rid of not only who? Mr. Al Haymon. They would do anything to steal one of his fighters. Yeah, you might disagree because it's Gary Russell Jr., but we must remember Gary Russell Jr. is one of the longest reigning champions in boxing. And he fights with Al Haymon. So what would be better than to take one of Al Haymon's longest reigning champions, keep game. They came after Deontay Wilder with a $100 million deal when he was the longest reigning champion with Gary Russell Jr. I keep telling y'all, Frank Warren, Bob Arum, Matt Sports, DAZN, all of them have joined together. Lou DiBella, all of them have joined together as a conglomerate to get rid of Al Haymon. Okay? That's what's going on. And what better than to keep trying to take all your fighters, all your champions. But, you know, I just speak how it is, and that's obviously how it is. Devin Haney does not want to fight him. In a contract, I'm positive that they told him, you know, hey, we want you to come to DAZN and fight for us for 2-3 fights, and then we'll give you, not only will we give you an extra 1.5 million, we'll throw you the back money behind it. Gary Russell ain't stupid. Al Haymon ain't stupid. See, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people get mad and they say this about Deontay Wilder, people like Gary Russell Jr., Leo Santa Cruz. Loyalty still stands to some people. And especially when that person that you're holding loyalty to really takes care of you and really looks out for you, that means you have a reason to be loyal to that person. So that's why a lot of people couldn't really understand the fact that Deontay Wilder didn't accept the $100 million offer. Because where was Eddie Hearn before he got a shot? Did Eddie Hearn come see him and sign a contract? No. Who came? Golden Boy came first. But who came and got him where he needed to be? Al Haymon. Sometimes it's loyalty over money. A lot of people don't understand, you know. It's loyalty over money. Like we have to talk about Mr. Canelo. He going through things with DAZN, Golden Boy, simply because they expected more from Canelo. Canelo is want to run around fighting and jumping divisions, don't want to fight nobody, don't want to stand ground and be the king of the ring. He don't want to be undisputed, and he giving them bullshit fights. So they telling Canelo, if you want your 35 million, then you go give us a $35 million fight. Other than that, you finna receive half. So he could sue all he want. You signed on a dotted line. That's it. You think they was paying you all the $35 million a fight for a fielding? For a stage Kovalev fight? Huh? 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 For a stage Kovalev fight? I give you credit. You beat my boy Danny Jacobs. You beat Danny Jacobs. Even though Danny Jacobs was yelling for years that he would stop you. Even I believed it. And Canelo Alvarez is a cherry picker and a ducker. It's a cherry picker and a ducker. We got the Charlos coming up, baby. The Lions only is in the building. I'm starting to like the Charlo brothers, man. You know, I admit it. You know, I ain't got no problem with it. I like the Charlo brothers. You know, I like how they trying to branch out and become, you know, the new faces of boxing. And I really mean it for Jamel, not for Jamal. Jamal, he picked to fight Derenchenko. And I know why he picked to fight Derenchenko. Y'all got to always understand, Derenchenko get dropped and damn near every fight he in if he would an elite fighter. Jamal's best punch is what? Not only his straight right or his right hook, his uppercut. Derenchenko gets dropped a lot from uppercuts. Now, if that fight goes 12 rounds, Derenchenko will be robbed. I think that Derenchenko is the more knowledgeable boxer. I see him actually do the push off with the shoulder and throw the right, push off, throw the right. Yeah, you know, I seen him do that. So when I seen that, I said, oh, this dude got experience. That's why he getting them title shots like that. You know? But if Jamal Charlo does not knock out Derenchenko, they're going to cheat him. They're going to rob him. I think that Derenchenko is the better fighter. And there's no disrespect, no hate on Jamal. You know, I just told you, I fuck with y'all. I like y'all. You know, do y'all thing. But I just feel like Derenchenko gonna come out there and he's gonna beat you on points. What's up, Chain with Ice? How you doing? And I think he's gonna beat you on points, and they're gonna rob him, and they're gonna get a belt to you because you're more promoted. Now your brother Jamel, gotta give a shout out to Jamel. I salute you, Jamel. I salute you, Jamel Charlo. You stepping up to the plate, man. Jamel said, I want all three of my belts, man. I don't care who got them, man. I want all three of my belts, man. Bring me my belts, man. I salute Jamel, man. Not only in going to fight in a unified title fight, but also in his business mind frame. We need a standing ovation for Mr. Jamel Charlo. I gotta give you that. You know, I done went in on you, Jamel. I done went in on you. But for your business mind frame, and for you trying to be unified and undisputed on standing ovation. Standing ovation for Jamel Charlo. I didn't think you had it in you, but since you did, I gotta give you your props, young brother. I've been seeing you shine, and I've been seeing you with your diamonds, man. Your YouTube channel. You're getting hella money, man. And then you're going out there and you're trying to be great. Half of these dudes out there would have ducked a fight like this, but you're going out there and you want to fight Rosario. So I give you full credit, my brother. I give you full credit, my brother. No, Korobov and Derenchenko are different. No, you saying Korobov beat Charlo and Derenchenko fight? No. Korobov was an elite boxer, a southpaw boxer. Derenchenko is not an elite boxer. I rise with you. I thank you. But nobody's talk on this channel. I ain't gonna take nothing away from nobody. Curveball is an elite boxer. Elite, just old in age. Derevchenko is not that. He got a good amateur career just like Curveball, but they are two different fighters, two different styles. Two different styles. But when it comes to Jamel, like I was talking about, you know, I was giving him so much props and praise, but he really deserved it though. You know me, nobody's talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't ride nobody coattail, but he really deserves his praise at this point. Not only from, like I said, the fact that he want to be undisputed, but his business mind frame. You know, I see more than what I thought of Jamel Charlo. So I just want to give him his prop. But in that fight against Rosario, I think Jamel Charlo is going to lose. I think Jamel Charlo is going to get stopped. A lot of people going to disagree with that. I know everybody know. I seen it. He destroyed my boy Erickson Lubin, first round KO. I know his power. I know his quickness. I know Rosario is a little slower than him. But I don't think that Jamel Charlo has the offensive skills and knowledge and mind to go out there and do what's necessary to beat Rosario. I think Jamel Charlo is going to go out there and try to box Rosario. And I think that's when Rosario is going to take advantage and he's going to stop Charlo in the late rounds. Because even though Charlo says what he says, Charlo does understand that this is one of the hardest punching fighters he has ever seen. Now, for those who want to sit here and say, hey, Charlo can box and he's this and he's that, you'd be lying if you were to say that Jamel Charlo was more technical than J. Rock Williams. If you say that, you're lying. You know that's not even the truth. Jamel Charlo is nowhere near as technical boxing IQ as J. Rock Williams. You know that. So for people who are out here just literally saying that Jamel Charlo is going to run through Rosario, I don't understand how you can think that. Because J. Rock is no pushover. J. Rock can fight inside or outside. It doesn't matter with J. Rock. And he went out there and he beat J. Rock. Now, people say J. Rock was going through the situation. He was going through things. But at the end of the day, he lost. He lost. So why is it that people can't believe that Rosario can go out there and beat Charlo? Now, yes, there is a difference in power between Charlo and Julian Williams, J. Rock. But I think pedigree and skills mean more than power. And J. Rock couldn't do nothing with him. So that's why I'm going with Rosario. I'm not going with Rosario for it. You know, any other reason, you know, most people, oh, you hate the Charlo brothers just because you have a different opinion don't mean you hate somebody or you don't like that fighter. I just watch boxing. I look at stuff differently. I like root for the underdog sometimes, you know, and I just feel like this guy is hungry enough to go out there and do what's necessary to beat him. But, you know, some people take it as hate. Oh, also, my thoughts on Jamal Charlo, Duck Canelo. Even though I think it was more as if I think Canelo ducked Charlo. I think Canelo ducked Charlo. Really. That's what I think. I think Canelo ducked Charlo. You know, because look at it like this: if it's more reward to fight Canelo, especially for Jamal Charlo. If you beat Canelo, you become the new face of boxing. I don't think Jamal Charlo would turn down a fight like that. Now, I'm not saying that Charlo can beat Canelo. I'm not saying that, but I don't think Charlo would have turned down a fight of that magnitude where you could be the new face of boxing. You know, I think Charlo is just as strong as Canelo. I think he hit hard just as Canelo. I don't see no reason for Charlo to have to duck, Jamal Charlo to have to duck Canelo Alvarez. I think that was Charlo. I think that was Canelo who ducked. That's just my opinion. You know, everybody got a right to their opinion. In my opinion, nah. That was the Mayweather De La Hoya fight for Charlo. You know what I'm saying? That was the Mayweather De La Hoya fight for Charlo. And I think hell no. I don't think Jamal would have did that. Now people say things in anger just because his brother said it. Didn't mean that it really happened. What's up, Davion? Thank all y'all for tuning in. Just because he said it don't mean it really happened. I think no. Who would not take a Canelo Alvarez fight? Who wouldn't? When if you beat him, you become the dude. You become that guy. Hell no. He ain't duck him. Canelo ducked Charlo. Because why he won't make it now? He ain't got no fight to make now. He ain't have a, come on, man. Just read between the lines with Canelo. Eric, what's up? Let me go down in the headlines some more. I got to see what's going on, man. Because ain't no fights happening. They ain't really talking about no fighting. They really doing all this. If I'm gonna fight this dude, come on, man. We want to see some fights. So he's still in them issues because the zone wants you to fight. The zone don't want to keep paying you to keep fighting drunk drivers, cab drivers, and journeymen. No, you can pay $35 million a fight. He's campaigning at 168, not 160. Then why won't he relinquish all them titles at 160? Why is he jumping from weight class to weight class fighting different people instead of being undisputed at a weight class? See, with me, you ain't talking to no casual fan. I know what he doing. See, he got people like you, Chain White with Ice. He got y'all going crazy because y'all don't understand what he doing. I know what he doing. He building popularity instead of legacy. That's what he's doing. He's building popularity instead of legacy. He's jumping everywhere. Canelo even willing to go fight a heavyweight. You will go. This how y'all should know Kovalev fight was staged. This how y'all should know it was staged. He will go fight a light heavyweight instead of fighting Jamal Charlo. Think about that now. You will go fight a light heavyweight instead of fighting Jamal Charlo. No, you're not paying attention to what I'm saying. If you are willing to go fight a power puncher like Kovalev, which should show you that fight was staged, you will have no problem with getting in the ring with a Charlo, with a Jamal Charlo. So that should show y'all right there that fight was staged. This man gave a title up, and he ain't ducking. He did the Lomachenko. He gave his title up instead of fighting Jamal Charlo. What? Huh? He did Lomachenko. So let's not, from now on, y'all, I don't want to hear no more. Lomachenko is #1 pound for pound. He gave up a title. He ran from somebody. I don't want to hear no more. Canelo Alvarez is #1 pound for pound fighter in the world because he gave up a title. He ran from being undisputed at 160, where all he had to do was fight Demetrius Andrade. Mr. Andre Ward, Mr. Pound for Pound. 3 titles. All he had to do was fight Adonis Stevenson, which he had been running from Adonis Stevenson since 168. With 3 titles. He retired. But he a great. Andre Ward is a ducker. For years, as long as Andre Ward was a boxer, he didn't mind black people buying his tickets. He didn't mind black people sitting in his front seat. Andre Ward, Andre Ward, Andre Ward. As soon as he retired, he don't want to be referred to as black. Because I told y'all from the beginning, his dad is white. You are your father's seed. And I'm not saying what I'm saying just because he is white or because he ran out on black people after he retired. I'm saying what I'm saying because the truth is the truth. He had all 3 titles. Adonis Stevenson had the WBC title. He ran. He retired. Davion, I don't know what you're talking about with this comment. Ward didn't want no part of Bud. 2 different weight classes, bro. Hey, Davion, this right here, black men have more power. We don't do that on this channel, bro. We don't do that racist talk on here. I appreciate you tuning in, but we don't do that on here, bro. What Jones y'all talking about? Jones race don't have anything to do with one another. What you talking about, Chain with Ice? Oh, you talking to Davion. Thank you. Hey, Chain, I'm gonna make you a moderator, bro. I'm gonna make you a moderator. We don't do that on here. We don't need no racism on here. You get on with that. We talking about boxing. Boxing ain't got anything to do with no racism. A lot of people need to grow up, man. Just grow up. Oh, we also got to talk about Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, boxing prodigy, was shot and killed on Labor Day. Danny Gonzalez, who signed with Floyd Mayweather's The Money Team in 2016, was shot and killed on Labor Day, officials confirmed. The 22-year-old was hanging out in Moreno Valley, California on September 7th around 9 p.m. when someone approached the fighter and opened fire. His name is Danny Gonzalez. He was signed with Floyd Mayweather. Evidently, you know, this was a coward who didn't want to fight him. So approached him and opened fire. Say the deputies responded to the scene and he was announced dead. Only 22 years old, man. Yes, he signed with Floyd Mayweather, young dude, man, 22 years old. Danny Gonzalez passed away, man, to violence, gun violence. You can check this out on TMZ Sports. TMZ Sports have it on there. No, I'm not a boxer, King. Yeah, I'm supposed to make a video on that as well, but just to inform you now, yeah. My condolences to his family, to his loved ones. Y'all know that Jamal Herring is supposed to be looking for a fight with Frampton, Carl Frampton. Got to be on the lookout for that too. I already know who's gonna win that fight. Herring is gonna beat the hell out of Frampton. Herring is gonna stop Frampton, in my opinion. You know, everybody have their opinion, but I think he's gonna stop him. Nobody really understands the greatness of Bomac and them trainers over there. But y'all gonna find out. I guarantee you gonna find out. Manny Pacquiao needs to be stripped. Before y'all go in on me, let me just please say Manny Pacquiao is a legendary fighter, even though I think he used steroids half his career. But I don't take nothing away from him because all of them use steroids. So at the end of the day, I can't take nothing from him. But at the same time, this dude wants to be a politician and a president of the Philippines. You need to relinquish that belt. I just seen a clip on Google where they're saying that heartbreaking to watch Adenis Yuga celebrate being a WBA champion when Manny Pacquiao has the real title. Manny Pacquiao needs to give that title up. Manny Pacquiao is holding up the 147-pound division, and ain't nobody saying nothing about it because he's Manny Pacquiao. So they say even Manny Pacquiao they're finna go doing commercials and stuff. He ain't even talking about fighting nobody. Get a title up and go on retire. You're holding up the process. You're holding up the process. Yes, Yugas has the regular WBA, but Manny Pacquiao got the super. Running around the hide and doing commercials and singing. The heavyweight division, man, hey, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't know what's going on with the heavyweight. I ain't even looking forward to the heavyweight division no more. Worrying about the heavyweight division is like watching Law and Order now. It's like watching Law and Order now. You got people out here trying to kill people. You got people out here with needles, injecting, and all. It's like a case of Law and Order now. I don't know what's going on with the heavyweight division. All I know is I just want to see some undisputed fights. I want to see the kings of the rings. I want to see people actually go out there and fight real good competition. That's all I know. Also, y'all, be ready because the channel finna change. My next channel is gonna be nothing but about boxing. Nothing but about boxing. Thank you, Davion. I appreciate that. You're gonna be our number boxing. I'm gonna take it to the next level, y'all. No nothing. shirt and tie. I'm gonna do it right on that channel. So y'all be prepared soon. I think I ain't gonna tell y'all what the name is, but I got a good name for it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Now, come on, y'all. What else? What else I got going on out here, man? What else is going on out here? The next channel gonna be strictly about boxing. Strictly about boxing. Only boxing. Boxing only. I'm gonna keep this channel up and talk about other stuff on this channel. I can do that on this channel, but I'm tired of my channel being limited. You know, when I talk about boxing, my channel, my views don't go that far because I'm mixing it up too much, which is bad. I shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I should have it to where I'm talking about one channel, talking about, you know, because they got this thing called the algorithm and it stops your videos from going out. I like both sides too, but it's stopping my boxing videos from expanding. I mean, what is there for Terence Crawford to say? Neither one of them gives him there's no reason for him to entertain either one of them for real. Good. If I was Terence Crawford, it's good. I ain't got to talk about him no more. He out my way. Now somebody else got to deal with him running his mouth. Devin Haney got to deal with him. Because he don't offer me nothing if I was Terence Crawford. And like I said, if y'all ain't checked out my last video on the Bill Haney, Devin Haney situation, please check that video out. Where I talk about that situation where they clearly ducking Gary Russell Jr. Yeah, I got more views on that. Joy Jones knocks out Danny DeBoer. I disagree, man. I don't think Joe Joyce is gonna knock out Danny. I ain't got Charlo, bro. You rank Spence over Bud. Okay, I feel you. That's your opinion. I understand that. But I don't understand how you can rank Spence over Bud. Y'all look at names instead of watching boxing and understanding what goes on in boxing. Errol Spence is a one-dimensional fighter. Terence Crawford is not. So y'all do the Errol Spence hype because Errol Spence is a name that's hollered the most. And that's simply because they brainwashing the public and don't want the public to know anything about Terence Crawford because they know Terence Crawford will go and take every last one of them titles at 147. And Al Haymon needs them titles to survive. Al Haymon needs those titles to survive. So 9 times out of 10, we won't be seeing an Errol Spence fight versus Terence Crawford. 9 times out of 10, we will not be seeing that because Mr. Al Haymon needs those titles. As I just told y'all in the beginning of this video, they have formed a conglomerate clearly to go out there and annihilate Mr. Al Haymon. If they take his title, he has no his titles or his fighters that have titles, he has no more power. That's why they offered Deontay Wilder $100 million. That's why they put in stipulations that they wanted Gary Russell Jr. to fight on the zone in order to fight Devin Haney. Because if you take his title holders, he has no power. He has to hold on to Errol Spence as if that was his only child. Do y'all understand it? Because he literally really has nothing left besides Errol Spence Jr. and Manny Pacquiao and Gary Russell Jr. and Errol Spence Jr. But y'all don't understand it. Y'all don't see that. Why? I don't know. Why y'all don't understand it, I don't know. PBC doesn't even mention Terence Crawford as a champion in boxing. Why? Because Al Heyman knows. See, people, just because people, look at, people think just because I don't have a lot of money, I don't know business mind frame, and I don't know how people think when you are in competition or you are at war. And when you are at war, Al Heyman is doing right. Do not mention Terence Crawford. You got to even to mention him as a titleist at 147. Because Al Heyman knows that they are out to get him. And they are coming, literally coming, for everyone who has a title who is signed under Al Heyman. Why? Because Al Heyman took their fighters. Remember? Al Heyman took their fighters. It ain't chess, it's checkers. What's up? This dude right here be tripping me out, man. He be tripping me out. But just speak game, like I keep telling y'all. If a fight goes 12 rounds, I always expect the person who can advertise the belt better, who can make more money off the belt better to win. Okay. I always expect that. Don't just be sitting up there thinking, no, if he don't knock him out, he's not gonna win. We've seen that. Unless you got some real judges sitting out there. Some that ain't in the pocket. See, that was probably Jamel Charlo's problem against Tony Harrison. He was probably so confident that he didn't put no judges in his pocket. And they went out there and literally scored straight boxing. Oh, he don't want to pay, huh? Oh, he don't want to put no money in my pocket, huh? Okay. We're going to go ahead and literally score boxing. What'd he say, Kings? Exactly, Magnetic. You see where I'm coming from, Magnetic? And then Wilder don't have the title no more. You see what I'm saying? Wilder don't have the title no more. They all joined together to get rid of Mr. Al Heyman. Yes. And you ain't heard no other channel tell you like this. They can't peep it how I peep it, baby. They can't peep it how I peep it. Even the LDBC, which I ain't watched their video, but I'm sure they ain't broke it down to y'all like I just broke it down to y'all. They after Al Heyman. They want him out the way. Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, they wouldn't have made no deals with nobody unless they wanted to unify and get rid of somebody. And there's your boy Al Hain. So that's why people shouldn't be expecting a Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight too soon. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. No. Errol Spence already came out and gave y'all a list of who he was gonna fight. Wilder paid the ultimate price for the moment he wasn't following through the instruction from Mark Breeden, and the fight was through. Period. You know, with that, magnetic, with that, it goes so many ways with that fight. I don't even know what to say about it no more. I can't go in detail on who won with pure boxing. I can't go in detail who won from cheating. So I don't even, I can't even comment on that fight. What boxing ego told you, Tyson? I wouldn't say even though Wilder had the belt, he was terrible. I just felt Wilder went with what he knew. Wilder knew what he had, and I think he just relied too much on power. I think he relied too much on power instead of skill set. No, I don't, old hot dog. We can do them on here. We got Cash App and PayPal. We ain't gotta have no Are you talking about like for Las Vegas or something like that? No, I don't know nothing about that. Canelo ain't finna get nothing. Canelo wasting his time and the zone time and Golden Boy time. I had to check that out. I really had to check that out. Well, hey, y'all. It's time, unless y'all want to hold on. I got to go take a break right quick. Y'all hold on. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Please don't go nowhere. We back, y'all. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. Sorry about that. Man, they tell you money and egos. That ain't got nothing to do with it. These dudes get sent contracts and don't tell you nothing about it, lie about it. Oh, I just fight with the fighter in front of me and all that. But you still sign a contract. You could easily say, no, I don't want to fight him. He's too easy. No, he ain't a legitimate opponent. I don't want to fight him. I don't want to sign this fight. Find me somebody else. They know what they be doing. They just tell you that. They just tell you that. The fight gonna happen, just not yet. It may happen, but they what they going? What they trying to wait till Terence get old or something like that? What we gotta wait for? See, it don't even make sense. People did the same. They did the same thing with the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather fight. People paid $100 for a fight that they weren't even happy about. We already experienced this. This fight ain't a bottle of wine. It ain't gonna get better as time go on. People gonna stop caring about watching it as time go on. They need to do it now, not later. See, y'all say that because y'all be Errol Spence fans and y'all know that Errol Spence is ducking for real. I just realized that. That's why I just keep game on that. That's why y'all say that. Oh, the fight need to become a super fight. They just, trying to make the fight, what I'm saying, go to the y'all stop doing that. Y'all know he ducking. Y'all know he ducking. They're just trying to bring more money to the fight. Not Mr. Errol Spence, Mr. Man Down Promotion. Not Mr. I make more money than y'all. What we got to build a fight for when he make all this money? People that just be talking, people be watching and don't be listening and don't have no common sense. I don't get on here because I dislike any fighter. I get on here because I have common sense and I know when they telling bullshit to people. And people just be something that just listening to it. Oh, you ain't gonna get me with that. I would say Bud will wipe out the whole division exactly like I believe if he runs through Kell Brook. An uninjured Kell Brook. If he do that, then yeah, a bigger Kell Brook who fought at 154 recently. If he do that, then yeah, ain't nobody at 147 gonna beat him. So I'm just waiting for the Kell Brook fight. But hey, look, y'all, I've been on for a minute, y'all. I ain't really too much to talk about in the sport of boxing because ain't nobody fighting nobody. We just could talk about the card that's coming up, and that's just the Charlo brothers and I don't know, as the list go on, we got way down the road Danny Garcia, which y'all, I'm gonna talk about that fight too. I'm gonna talk about that fight too. I think I'm gonna do a video on that fight because I gotta change up a lot about what I thought about that fight. Magnetic, you understand what's going on. You understand what's going on. But I gotta do a video on that, man. I gotta make a video on that. See, I got a little bump on it. Well, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. There's no bias talk, no racism on this channel. We keep everything 100 on here about boxing. Y'all be ready for the new channel. It's a little frustrating. I'm trying to get it together for y'all. And that channel will be strictly about boxing. So when I set it up, I'm going to ask all the boxing fans to strictly just go over there. I mean, not strictly, but basically go over there and, subscribe to that channel. But it's easy work boxing, man. Thank y'all for y'all time. I love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. Keep watching. Hit that notification bell. Comment and subscribe to the channel. I'm out.